Welcome back to Hollywood Park. We're getting ready for the $1 million race for 2-year-old fillies. Same course and distance as the boys have just run, a mile on the dirt track. And we have some international aspects to explore. So let's go down to our man from Dublin, Michael O'Hare.
Well, we're particularly interested in the Canadian.
Number 1, Fiesta Lady. This is a horse who fires a good one now and then. She's won on both coasts. She won the Del Mar Debutante and the Matron at Belmont Park, but she backed up last time and finished 5th in Kentucky. Let's take a look at stablemate Tiltulating. And Tiltulating has early speed. This horse is going to keep them all honest, but we might have a little bit too much real estate here this afternoon. A lot of folks think that Tiltulating might be very good for 6 furlongs, but that she just will not last the mile. That's Angel Cordero Jr. aboard. By the way, Velasquez rides the first part of the entry, Fiesta Lady. You can always check these horses. They wear the white bridles, easy to spot in the race. Now, let's take a look at Alan Paulson's number 2, Savannah Dancer. Here's a horse who's only been to the races twice, make that 3 times, but had big excuses last out, is training very well for Ron McAnally, who is the trainer of John Henry, and Eddie Delahousie rides number 2, Savannah Dancer, in the red, white, and blue. How about Fine Spirit? This horse was awesome last out, won by 13 lengths, beating maidens. Chris McCarron rides. The time before that should have been a winner. They're taking a shot. They're going for the mile, and they're going for the million with Fine Spirit. And next is a Pennsylvania bred who absolutely blitzed them in the Gardenia. Before that, she was a star in Canada, and I think she's a real stick out here. Gary Stahlbaum rides the very versatile filly, Bessarabian, who can win on any kind of a racing surface, and I would throw in a rocky road there. Bessarabian, I'm sure, can handle this beautiful fast track today. Here's Dusty Hart, and Dusty Hart doesn't have much of a chance here, just 1 win, and that was at 5 furlongs at Churchill Downs. Darryl McHargo is an outstanding rider who campaigned over in Europe last year and gets the mount here today. Franz Valentine, a California bred, was 4th in the Oak Leaf last out. Not a disgrace, though, but looks like she's over her head here. And Pat Valenzuela rides the 6-horse, Franz Valentine. How about Weekend Delight? Very well-traveled miss. This horse has won at Keeneland, at River Downs, at Saratoga, Latonia, but not against this class. Charlie Woods, his only mount of the day, looking for lightning in a bottle with Weekend Delight. Now, here's a horse outstandingly. It's very interesting when you look at the form. You see that the horse has been favored in his last 2 starts. Must show a lot of promise in the morning, but she's been beaten. So we'll just have to see what happens this afternoon. Got You Runnin' is the homebred from the state of Washington, wearing saddlecloth number 9, and that's Gary Stevens in the blue colors. A long shot. Gary Stevens, one of the young riders at age 21. And Pirates Glow completes the field. Pirates Glow, a Cal bred, a bridesmaid, finished 2nd in her last 3 starts in stakes company, but could be a little closer today. Bet down a bit from the morning line. And speaking of the morning line, what is it?
All right, David, Fiesta Lady and Tiltulating, the Gene Klein Wayne Lucas entry at 7-2. The second choice, Savannah Dancer number 2 at 8-1. Fine Spirit 6-1. Bessarabian, the morning favorite, at 5-2. Dusty Hart, a long shot, 30-1. Franz Valentine also 30-1. Weekend Delight 3-1. Outstandingly, Got You Running and Pirates Glow at 12-1. Well, upstairs studying the colors are
and Tiltulating. And Tiltulating goes into post position number 11. We're ready to go. They're in the gate. And they're off. On the far outside, it's Tiltulating who's going for the early lead. Got You Running is right there. Weekend Delight is also away quickly, and Pirates Glow on the far outside as they move up the chute and onto the main track. Tiltulating is the early pacemaker now. She's in front by a length. Got You Running is 2nd. Weekend Delight is racing in 3rd. There goes Fine Spirit now. She's racing for the lead on the inside. Pirates Glow on the outside is 5th. She's about 2.5 lengths off the lead. Franz Valentine is 6th on the outside. Dusty Hart is a close 7th toward the rail. A gap of 5 lengths to Bessarabian now. She's 8. 10 lengths off the lead as they move to the half-mile pole. Then farther back are the trailers, outstandingly Savannah Dancer, and Fiesta Lady is last as the field moves into the far turn. The first quarter went in 22 3 in the half mile in 46 seconds flat. It's still Tiltulating. She leads the way by a length and a half. Fine Spirit now making her move midway around the far turn. She's second now on the outside. Dusty Heart is fading just a bit in third. Franz Valentine is fourth. She's moving through in between horses. Pirate's Glow is fifth on the outside. And here comes Bessarabia now at the top of the stretch. She's sixth, but she's 6 lengths back as the field moves to the final furlong. Tiltulating Cordero goes to work on this front runner, but it's Fine Spirit who takes command as they come to the final furlong. Weekend Delight is moving up. Here's Franz Valentine on the outside, and Dusty Heart is there toward the rail, and Bessarabian, she's a beaten filly today. Savannah Dancer, they're coming to the wire. Outstandingly, she's charging on the inside. They're coming to the finish. Franz Valentine, outstandingly, Franz Valentine. A huge upset here. A huge upset. Franz Valentine, the pride of the state of Washington, went off at, not the state of Washington, but a date of 70-1 chance. She was a big upset winner here under Pat Valenzuela. Back to you, Dick.
Oh, my. Franz Valentine, named after the wife of Earl Scheib, the auto paint business magnate, Fran Scheib. And in her honor, Franz Valentine at 70-1, a major upset in the $1 million Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies.
The last quarter in 26-2. Fast early fractions just set it up for this horse who came from behind. I thought McCarg was going to get through on the rail here with Dusty Heart. And this is what makes racing so much fun. I didn't give this horse, who's owned by Earl Scheib, I just thought this was a horse of another color, and I didn't think she had a shot. Here comes 22-year-old Pat Valenzuela on the outside. Outstandingly, he's making a good run at it. But the long shot, Franz Valentine. And here's another way to pick winners. Our stage manager is Fran, and she had it. And she's going to go to the windows, and I hope she's buying the steak dinners tonight. Outstandingly gets the place spot. It's a photo for show. And how about this? We have an upset in a $1 million race. Franz Valentine.
I don't feel so bad either. Franz Valentine beat our little Here Comes Love over the Pomona in a stakes race. And now we have an inquiry, so hold on.
Yeah, maybe down the backstretch you saw number 9. Got you running, made a stumble. I don't have any idea of where this inquiry is.
I thought I saw a bump just at the head of the stretch coming down the home stretch. And I think it did involve the green silks of Franz Valentine.
It did, because as you can see when you're out here,
Valentine definitely did have some contact and swerved out dramatically at the 8th pole. But I couldn't tell that he caused it or if somebody else hit him.
You see the stewards studying the television monitors as they make their... This is a steward's inquiry. That's Pete Peterson, and the pressure on them with $1 million at stake to make a very tough call.
I'll tell you, the pressure is on them, whether it's a very small purse or $1 million purse, and they do.
Let's go to the top of the stretch, Dave.
Well, let's see. Now the horse, yeah, right here is the incident. The horse on with the green cap on the right looks like he's angling out there looking for a little racing room, and I guess Pat Valenzuela did come out just a little bit, but of course it's up to the stewards to adjudicate this. Okay. Fernando Toro figures that he maybe lost a little ground here.
Well, there's a definite bump there as you see Valenzuela look at Toro aboard Pirates Gold. Let's go back to Pete Axel.
Dick, quite a story down here. Fernando Toro came down here, spoke to the stewards, and then started shouting at Pat Valenzuela. What did you think you were doing? Why did you come out like that? Pat said, I was behind a wall of horses. I had to get out. The stewards will decide who will get the last shout.
Pat was telling the stewards if he didn't get out, he would have clipped heels. If they listened to him, we got a big purse.
Okay, let's go back to you, Dick. A lot of excitement very early in the day.
So Franz Valentine with the inquiry sign up, a 70-1. Will that hold up? We'll be back after these messages from your local station. Disqualification, Franz Valentine taken down, and Patrick Valenzuela, a $500,000 error.
The horse was placed behind the horse he bothered. A very sad Pat Valenzuela coming off. I'm sure that he feels that he had no choice but to do what he did. And outstandingly, the horse who was lightly raced and the horse that Pete Axthelm thought might have a shot here gets home. Beaten favorite in last 2 outs, finishing second, but getting the $1 million purse here today. We might mention just a little bit of a handicapping thing. In this last race, the first half was in 46 seconds. The last half of the mile was in 51 4/5 seconds. The speed bias we talked about, which was evident the last 2 days, ain't here today. We've got a very cuppy, tiring track, and I wouldn't want to be a real speedball. It's taking its toll on the speedballs today.
Well, Axelm's going to take us all out to dinner. He had the winner in that one outstandingly, the 8-horse, and it's now official. $47.60 for the win, $21.40 to place, and $13.20 to show. Second is Dusty Hart, the 5-horse, pays $59.20 and $23.20, and Fine Spirit takes third at $5. Savannah Dancer was fourth, disqualified Franz Valentine. There are the official numbers. Oh my.
And the daily double here at the track, coupling Chief's Crown and Outstandingly. Those are the wrong numbers there, but we'll find out what the daily double here at the track paid. 82.60, I believe it is.
Walter Guerra, the winning jockey. Let's go to Greg. Well, we're going to go to another look at the scuffle at the top of the stretch. He's had more than his share. Another man enjoying a great day at Hollywood Park. So the winner, Juvenile Fillies at $1 mile for $1 million. Lewis and Patrice Wolfson's Outstandingly paying $47.60. Of course, they raced and bred the ninth. Outstandingly. Walter Guerra, the winning jockey. Let's go down to Michael and Bruff.
So you know there is the majesty of the stallion.